in the right direction.
Right, back. Just engage. That's fine. I would like you to move up around and attack. I'm going to try and drop a burn freeze on... I can't really get multiple people with that, unfortunately. I'm going to go for the archer at the back. Sorry, the sage, I mean to say. Go ahead, get involved. What weapon have you got currently? No. Want your knives out, please. Yeah. Go ahead. Good. Barrack. Taking a bit of damage, but Lantry can always heal you in a moment. Rhyme Spike on them as well. Did I not get that off? Oh no, they're barely injured actually. That's not good. Alright, not good at all. Let's slip forward a little bit more. Right. Dazed Affliction for 16.4 seconds, Stunned Affliction for 2.7 seconds, and a bunch of damage as well. And I should be able to hit all of them with this. Let's get that going. Didn't seem to hit. It didn't seem to do too much damage though, but let's make sure that you are equipped properly. Yes, good. Flash of Iron. Let's go ahead and try and make sure they're all attacking Barrack, but they more or less all are. You cannot now reach them to help, so it's kind of a pain, but go for the archer then, I guess. Verse. Could use Charged Fist, I guess. Skewer. Yeah, go for Skewer on the Sage. There we go. What am I doing presently? Not a great deal, actually. If I can use false... Ooh, can I get them both? No. Never seem to get both of them. Sure, I'm going to drop... pretty much throwing everything at their Sage right now, if I can. Though I've done everything at this point, so I'm just going to wade in. Do as much damage as I can for the time being against their archer. Okay, Lantry's no longer in place. Great. Verse, if you want to set the Sage on fire, I'm totally okay with that. They've got some flame resist, but go for it. Great. Now get in there for the actual attack. Excellent. I'm hoping that that is going to really distract them for a little bit. Let's go with Titan's Might on yourself. Lantry, you're poisoned. Not great, I'll be honest, but sure. Let's get some quills in there as well. Okay, you are kind of being a little bit of a scallywag over there, but fine. Let's go for thrust on the archer. This may be able to deal with them. Yes, perfect. Let's get in there now and deal with this Sage. And they're down. Ah, fantastic. Now, which of you has no armor? You don't. Perfect. We're just going to all pile on. In fact, I could have Verse. Yeah. Go for that on this one, sure. I think that'll be fine. Yes, I think we are. And they're dead. Wow. Are they really dead? No, they're not. But Lantry is bloody close. Go ahead, drink. Then heal yourself. I think that would be the best one. Continue attacking. Go for a slice. They're very low on health now, which is great. You could probably use a Charged Fist to finish them off if we can. On it. There we are. Okay, that's going much better now. I could do quite a lot of damage over here with Burn Freeze. MBNCD, thank you very much for the subscription there. It's very kind of you. And not a rogue AI. You know what? The more you protest, the more I start to suspect that maybe, in fact, you are a rogue AI. A Rhyme Spike as well. Would be pretty cool. Now, that's actually a lock. Can I lock that? Right click to lock. There we go. Unnerving Presence, -2 accuracy. Frozen, -5 armor. -70% move speed. And Fierce Demeanor, -1 resolve. Not too bad, all things considered. Let's drop that on everyone. Let's get a nice big old buff going. False Pit if I can. If I can knock them down as well. And, yeah, prone. Fantastic. I approve. Let's go for Unravel Minds. There's no real reason not to. I feel a little bit bad. Only a little, though. Alright, let's get in there and have a good old slice. And then thrust as well. It's fine. You're not really there to hit things. You're mostly there to keep things from hitting anyone else. Charge Fist. Lantry, get a heal in on Aavak, please.
I should try something else.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I mean, that works. You could go for a flame attack now if you wanted. Aavak, please get down there. Perfect. Marvelous, in fact. There we go. Right, let's go back to stealth for now. Okay, that wasn't as bad of an engagement as it could have been, I guess, but I'm really feeling I need to sort out my spells, because I feel that the fights are a lot more involved than they need to be. The fire in the mess hall still burns, and plates and silverware line the tables. This room hasn't seen combat for generations. The Vendering Guard will never be the same after this battle. Okay. And there we have a Sun Soldier. Anyone else? Another Sun Soldier. Anyone else? Got a few odds and sods. How about I just creep forward just to make sure there's no one hidden behind the walls? No, no. No one hidden behind the walls, so it's fine. Okay. Let me have a quick look at this then. So, I can't seem to place it in my quick slot items. There we go. I want to split this. One to me, but verse definitely needs more. There we are. We've got Potion of Revival. You are likely to be the one to be able to use that, since you're on your feet more often. Sure, we'll get these down there as well. There we go. Right. Okay, make your way through the keep to Ascension Hall and confront the leaders of the Vendering Guard. We can totally do that. Ica, thank you very much for the resubscription there, mate. 12 months in a row. Wow. A whole year. One. Oh. Yeah, I think I get the reference. Almost, maybe. I'm going to have a look at the spells, though. My lore is currently 65. False Pit. Is there anything I can do to this one? That's 45. That's 70. 55. 65. The Sigil of Strength. Or range. Would this affect the AoE? No, I don't think it does affect the AoE. No, that one would be the one we'd want for that. That being said, could we get that? Yes, we could. To a 2-meter radius. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, actually. 75, 65. So we could reach it out a bit further. It won't last for as long, but I'm actually okay with that. Now, Unravel Minds. This is already a fairly hefty one. I'll take it all the way up to 80. Yikes. I could reach out a little bit further, though. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. We'll update it. I've got Rhyme Spike. I'm not sure I really care for Rhyme Spike, I'm going to be honest. Sigil of Frostfire. We're not going to be able to make that any stronger than it currently is. But Rhyme Spike we probably could. Yes, we could really make Rhyme Spike painful. Or we could push it out a little bit further, so we could hit more targets with it. It's a bit of a tricky one, that, actually. I think I would rather go with Rhyme Spike to have a little bit more damage, but honestly, Burn Freeze is so much better anyway. And from what I can tell, they use the same cooldown timer. So it's possibly not the best one for me. Got Distant Impact, Focused Intent, and Channeled Strength. This might not be a bad one. Hello, Heramir Gaming. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to want to get rid of Rhyme Spike, simply because Rhyme Spike currently seems to use the same cooldown as Burn Freeze. I'm not sure why, but let's use a Signal of Lightning here. We can use one of Distant Impact. So Electric Jolt. Got Fulmination over there, which is a cone. Stun Deflection. In the AoE area, Stun Deflection. We could go for a larger area of effect. I've got 2 meters there. And we could increase its range to 10 meters. Alternatively, we could go for intensity, but that's going to make it very expensive to do. Actually, no. I think I prefer this setup. So we'll go with Electric Jolt there. We've got Burn Freeze, Fulmination, Titan's Touch, Channel Strength, Surge of Glory, or Titan's Touch. I think Titan's Touch actually may be a decent one to have. Let's go for intensity. And maybe time? Could we even have this as well? Actually, we could. Sure. That's quite a reasonable one at that point. Fulmination. Let's just have a double check on you. I think I can push you a little bit better. Sure. Let's update Fulmination as well. Okay. So with that all set up, got Burn Freeze, Electric Jolt. I need to set up my hotbar. There. Right, so let's set these up correctly. So here we go. We'll have that down there. I'm fairly certain I can just activate these from anywhere, so I don't particularly need them set up like this. Something along these lines. And then you there. Perfect. Thank you very much for the resub, Kenny. 45 months in a row, my lord. There we go, Blood of the Fallen. Finally, we're getting things sorted. Combo abilities. I can use these when I need to, for the most part. Death from Above, Blood-Soaked Zone. As for weapon sets, it's fine. Comestibles. Ah, okay. So finally, I've got all of this set up properly. I've been trudging around trying to do my best for so long. And not managing any of it. We'll keep that there. There we go. This is getting a bit better now. I will have that down there just because I'll need it from time to time. I think you've only got 2 spells, as has Verse. Okay, finally. We'll see how this goes. Wow. Okay, Fulmination is pretty cool. Electric Jolt is pretty cool. False Pit. Unravel Minds. Burn Freeze is decent. And Titan's Touch. Actually, I may change up Titan's Touch. Not entirely certain that I like that one. I could just try and see if I can make Rhyme Spike work. Distant Impact. Wrong one. Distant Impact. Rhyme Spike, I would like it to be pretty intense. So a bunch of extra damage. Area, yeah, it would be a little bit too much. Frozen, or just increase its range. I think we're going to increase its range, and I will assign this one over Titan's Touch. There we go. Now, what may have happened before, like, there's Rhyme Spike down there. Now, we'll see if that does also affect it. The only other thing I could do is I could try and pop down a AoE on it. Because there are actually quite a few times when I'm in a position to do that. Turn on the area of effect. Now has a 2-meter range. Sure, we'll update that. There we go. And now if you have a look at that. Yeah, I'm loving the extra distance on things. Okay. Alright, Lantry. Let's get Surge of Glory going on everyone. Then drop this down. Please and thank you. And now, let's get Barak in there. First, I would like you to drop a flame on... Well, actually both of them more or less. As bad as the others. Barak, don't stealth, just charge. It's fine. And then once they close in... Perfect. I want Burn Freeze on them. I can't get them quite. Well, let's see Rhyme Spike. It will still hit both of them. So let's see how this does. Right, Verse, are you moving in? You are. Glorious. Yeah. Just get straight in. Though I could use Death from above. Oh, I've got to rest before I can use that. There we go. And let's have a look. Yeah, it does shut down Burn Freeze as well. Alright, well, I'll bear that in mind. I should be able to use Fulmination. Which is the better one? I think I'll go for Electric Jolt, honestly.
I got it.
Let's drop this down. Well done. Though that one does not cause a problem with the other. So I don't know why my Ice ability does that. It is the same core, same cooldown. But that isn't the case here. You notice Fulmination and Electric Jolt use the same core. And yet they don't have the same cooldown. I don't know why. Just drop that on you. Get rid of the armor. Okay, that's good. But yeah, that's a very interesting one. I don't know why. So that's Sigil of Lightning. Sigil of... wait. Both have got the same expression. Aha! Okay. That is very interesting. I wonder if it is that. We can, of course, change Rhyme Spike to... yeah, we could have a different shaped spell completely. Okay, so we could even go with Burn Freeze, actually. We're still technically in combat, so I need to wait for that, I think. There we go.
What have we here?
Okay, let's pause that there and just redress this. I want to remove this one. Yes. I would like you to be Frost Cone. Could we have a Burn Freeze version of that? No, we can't. That's a shame. Okay, then can we have this? Yes, we can. 5 to 10 Frost. It doesn't really do much. It just hits a lot of people. Each hit pierces the target's armor and it deals frost damage. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. Sure, okay, we'll have Icicle Storm there then. And that means I need to set that up. Icicle Storm, there we go. Yeah, that's not on the same cooldown. There we go. That all works. Yeah, pretty much look at the symbol. If it's the same one, then it's the same cooldown. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so with that done, let's have a look around. Vending Guard food supplies are stored here. Most of it is comprised of vegetables grown in the tiers. We've got another dagger, not that Verse needs it right now. We've got heavy armor, but it's superior. Okay. I mean, they look amazing, but I'm not sure we're going to use them. And some fruit.
Yes.
Right, go back to stalking then, guys. Okay, one enemy down there. Let's try and make sure we don't get pulled out. Right, okay, so Sage Apprentice, Sage, and Outrunner. Alright. Honor Guard, Sun Soldier. Now the thing is that that's probably where we're heading to. Is it possible we could get in there? Maybe take everything out. Alright, Sage Apprentice and a Sage. It's not a good fight for us. Barak, I'm going to want you more or less just charging straight in on this one. Let's get you into a position. I need to fall back a little bit. Actually, no, Barak, just go forward. I want you to use your flames on the Sage, just to get them a little bit perturbed, let's say. You can go for a Rhyme Spike on that Sage straight away.
Take care of it.
I'm going to move in. Going to go with a... There we go. Battle has been joined. Let's get you in there straight away.
I'm not
go.
here.
Right, Verse. I would really like it if you just go up and skewer this. Try not to get in the way of this Icicle Storm, if possible. Get in there. Well done. Why did you walk into it? Well. Fine. Burn Freeze. Oh, if only I could. Actually, we'll go for Electric Jolt first. Let's get that going. Good. Then False Pit. That might hit both of them. That would be ideal if it did. Could we get some benefits of armor down there for Barak and for us, please? Okay, one is down. Excellent. Can I use Cleave on that one? Hopefully, yes. Verse. I mean, it would be good to use Titan's Touch on you right now, but... Move up, Lantry. If you could get both of our allies in this, that would be amazing. Right, Burn Freeze. Let's go for the Sage with that. Let's go. Are they down? Oh no, I just straight up killed the Sage. Wow, okay. Nice. Though I kind of feel that you need to be dealing with them. How much damage did I do? Yep, that was actually pretty good. Very, very nice. Right, let's move in. They should not be as capable of deflecting from this now.
I can't.
There we go.
It will take more than that.
Fulmination. Alright, I'll do a little bit more then. Pop. I mean, you know, you told me to, so I feel completely justified in having done it. Let's get rid of that armor. There we go. Nice and easy. Woof. Good. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a scroll. I'm going to give that to Lantry. We've also got a lockbox. Azure Bell. I'll give that to Verse. Arcane glyphs adorn the scrolls scattered on this table. The penmanship suggests a sage hand, though it is written on crude parchment produced in the valley, a collaboration between two normally separate rebel groups. Right. The scroll that sits here glowing with mystical energy. 30 lore. Read the scroll and absorb the magical knowledge it contains. I approve. The sigil of force.
Yes.
Marvelous. Okay, let's have a look at this then. Sigil of Force. Ooh. Use the Sigil of Force to channel arcane energies into magical forces that push and knock enemies to the ground. Many mage guilds throughout the centuries discovered the Sigil of Force, and each held it as jealously guarded secrets. As each was conquered and absorbed into Kairos' army, they would charge in to discover that their secret was the most commonly known piece of arcane lore on Terratus. Well, that kind of sucks for you, doesn't it? We're going to go with a cone for this. Alright, so, Dazed Affliction for 12.4 seconds. 4 meters of push. Release a pulse of concussive force, blasting enemies and pushing them back. Thank you very much, Cedrilac, for 6 months of support. That's very, very kind of you. We could have a look at Distant Impact. Okay. Bombard a distant target with concussive forces. The force of the impact, daze and interrupt. Ooh, interrupt I like. Interrupt I like a lot. Does a bit of crush damage. Does this one do crush damage? No, not really. It just pushes them back. Now. If we went for this, then we could possibly get that up to 2 meters. Nice. And a little bit too high. We could increase the range. Could increase the time. No, range will have to be. Okay. I actually quite like that one. I like that more than Icicle Storm, honestly. So we're going to give that one there. Yep. And in fact, Lantry could have a version of this, just with less range. What has Lantry got? Rhyme Spike, Fulmination, Unravel Mind. I mean, Lantry has got Unravel Minds, which isn't a bad one. Surge of Glory I barely use, I'll be honest. But maybe I should. I'm going to give this one to you instead of Unravel Minds. Yeah. There we go. Let's just make sure everyone's got that correctly set up. Lantry, yes you have. Perfect. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. At some point I need to stop and actually talk with my allies, I feel. Kind of been
They won't see me coming.
neglecting this for a while. Now, who have we got over? Oh no. We've got a Sage, an Archer, an Outrunner, oh, okay. This'll probably be a bit of a tricky one. Alright, Barak, I need you to march forward. Everyone else is going to kind of hang back for a little bit until you're engaged. Have you got any healing items? You don't. So before you go, I would like you to have some. Yeah, I'm gonna... No, I want to split this. Can I not split? Apparently not. I thought I'd split it earlier, but apparently no. No, I was wrong. Completely wrong. Massively derpy. Have we got any decent... you can have some... Well, no, you've got plenty there, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Now, that scroll. Can I do anything with it, or is it just a scroll? It might just be a scroll. Okay. Alright. Let's get you up there.
Graven act.
Fight harder, don't give up. I'd really like it if you did, actually. As it happens, I'd sort of be really, really pleased if you could. Right. Can I hit both of these? Go. Right. Everyone should... There we go. Perfect. Barak, you're doing a great job. Right. I want to set the stage on fire, please. Let's get them out of here. Go. And we're getting renewal going. Okay. I want to drop burn freeze on them. Lantry. I mean, you could, I suppose. Oh, man, if I could only put it there, it would be great. But, alas. Yeah, let's try and daisy with this.
Right.
On your knees, worm.
Good. Alright, verse, I would really love it if you just charge in there and skewer them. We need to take that Sage out. They're the highest threat to me right now, I feel. Right. Assault on the Citadel just updated. There is no way out of the Vendrian Guard. Defeat them here and end the Battle of Vendrian's Well once for all. Really? Okay. Very well. Alright, I'm back off. Pause. Electric Jolt maybe in there. Or I could use Concussive Bolt on... Well, actually I could go for Concussive Bolt there as well. Actually a tricky one. No, I'm going to move up and I'm going to use Fulmination. Try and hit everything. Lantry, could you get a heal on Barrack, please?
Feels like my blood is on fire.
Well, that does kind of happen. Why have you got your bow out again? I feel that you're being dumb. No, no, why? Keep fighting the person who is almost dead. My lord. You can punch them with an electric fist if you really want. What? Okay. Could you hit the archer? That'll do. Alright, me. Electric bolt. Yeah, let's go for it. I really would like you to put one of these two down. Go for the one with the least armor. Also, I should probably use my scroll, thinking about it. Where are we? Ah, it's got a massive cooldown, actually. Wow. That's a bit of a pain. Unravel Minds. If I could hit both of these, then that would be great. Thank you very much, Sisline, for the resub there. Or, sorry, not the resub, the subscription. First sub, best sub, I guess, as the saying goes. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime on me. Verse, Quaffle Potion, like right now. Thank goodness. There we go. Also, wait. No. Go ahead and charge them with that. Lantry, I kind of feel you're in a bad way, mate. You shouldn't be here. Go ahead and hit them with that. As for me, False Pit, might be able to get both of them with this. Does kind of hurt. Oh, well done. You did, in fact, hit both of them. Okay, Barrack. Could you get Titans? No, actually, just Quaffle Potion. Lantry. Fulmination, please. Verse is struggling. Right, I want you to get out of there if you could, please. Target destroyed. Well done, Lantry. Right, Verse, bail. Get right down here. Out of the way. That's right, it's fine. Set fire to the archer if you can. Right, Barrack. Really desperately need you to stop what you're doing and use this to grab them as they run past. You can go and heal Verse. As for me, actually, yeah, concussion on the archer would be great. It's fine. I really would have liked it if I could have pulled them into this fight, but I can't, so I just need to get in there now and attack them regularly. Thank you very much for getting back involved. Okay. Just throw loads of quills at them, please. Oh, poop.
I always have this much blood?
No, actually, you're losing it pretty quick. I gotta be honest. It seems that your blood is leaving you at a rapidity that I disapprove of. Thankfully, you can quaff.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Skewer. That should help. Lantry. Move up and then use your... Oh, that actually worked quite well. Yeah, let's get everything going. Oh, fantastic. Now we're on top of things. Ouch! My lord. I'm going to set you on fire with ice for that. And... pop. There we go. 43 frost damage. Woof. My lord. Pause that there for a moment. Okay. Right, well, Lantry has got a level up that we need to take. First and foremost, kind of feel like upgrading both of these is important. But Vitality specifically, I would like you to have a little bit more bonus there. Let's go for that. Alright, now, the bottom of the stage. Recounting of deeds. Lantry orates the party's deeds, inspiring his allies and instilling terror in the hearts of enemies. Alright, Lore Master 3. Greatly improves low skill. Grants additional spell slots. Lantry's critical hits with weapons weaken enemies. I mean, that does seem quite cool, yes. Watcher's Judgment. Lantry strikes his target, interrupting them and lowering their non-physical armor. If used from stealth, this attack will also paralyze the target. You can use buff magic before the battle starts. Yes, I have been generally doing that. Control life skill. Empowers Lantry's renewal ability, granting an even greater increase to weapon damage and armor. Requires 3 talent points. Erase the record. Place a preservation seal on an ally. If the ally's health falls below a limit, they are healed for a large amount of health, and the seal is destroyed. Lantry revives a fallen combat. That is actually pretty amazing. No lie. Significantly increase the health restored by second breath and protects revived characters from damage for a short time after they are revived. Gift of Moments. Lantry skips forward, vanishing from combat and healing. Upon his return, he releases a wave of energy that reduces recovery of nearby allies. I see. Hey, Apple Fumble, thank you so much for the 37 months tier 3 sub, my lord. Oof, I did a thing. Much love, Aavak. Hope you're well, mate. I am well, mate. All the better for having you here. Thank you so much for dropping by. Subtle Throw. While stealth, Lantry receives a significant bonus to damage. Penetrating Throw. Further improves Lantry's thrown weapon attack range and adds moderate armor penetration. Swift Quill. Bouncing Blade. Deadeye. Gain a bonus to accuracy. No, I think we're probably going to go down this. Gain a passive bonus to Subterfuge and Dot skill. Empowers Watcher's Judgment to strike foes near the target with an arcane attack. Improves the low skill. Grants Lantry hit precision and ability to decipher ancient languages. A useful skill for discovering new magics during travel. Ooh. Okay. That actually looks amazing. Those two specifically look bloody awesome. Why did I not realize that they were there? A skill that increases the amount of points you get, the amount of EXP. Ah, my lord. It's always the first thing you should go for. Anything else down here before we head on further in? Let's move slowly. Steady. Oh, thank you very much, Anines, for the... sorry, yeah, Anines, I think I pronounce your name as. Happy late Easter, thank you. Same to you. Opal, okay, I will take that. Alright, I think we're going to take a moment to quickly assess the situation before we press on to the center of this place. So, you know what, we haven't spoken with Lantry much. Let's have a quick chat. Speak with Lantry. Lantry stops his stride, darting his hands about his bandolier and belt as he softly mouths off a mental inventory of his inks and quills. When at last assured his possessions are in place, he looks up at you with a smile. What might I do for you? Okay. How'd you wind up here in Vendrion's Well? When the Vellum Citadel was set aflame by Kara's edict, I fled as fast as my knees would carry me. Every direction seemed a bad idea, but heading to Vendrion's Well seemed the least suicidal option. Mind you, I was labouring under the misconception that the Vendrian Guard had surrendered, and the fighting in the valley had stopped. To be fair, quite a few of us were under that impression. Looking first at his left arm, then his right, he reads through the assorted notes inked across his skin. Wow, he's all inked up, is he? Ah, yes. 7th of Sparring. That's when I crossed the mountains. That would be 2 days, 3 days after the Vendrian Guard jettisoned their surrender and claimed the citadel in the valley. The Vendrian Guard nabbed me and several other sages moving through the valley. The other sages were sympathetic to the Vendrian Guard. As for me, I just agreed so as to not get everyone killed. I think defying the Overlord is a really slow and stupid form of suicide. Oh, so he inked a journal because perhaps he didn't have parchment, so he just kept notes on himself? That's kind of hardcore, to be fair. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Apple Fumble, for dropping by. You're going into lurk mode. Just popped in to show my love and support before the meds kick in and knock me out. Have fun and take care, Aavak. I will, mate. Thank you. You too. Thank you so much for dropping by. Okay, so again, super hardcore. Okay, tell me about your work with the Oathbreakers. The Vendrian Guard has several noble born in their ranks, and they know their letters. Problem is, they've come from noble houses scattered across the realms, each with their own private script. That's where the sages and I come in. Between us, we're familiar enough with all the regional scripts to translate and coordinate. But translating is child's play, so I might have helped out a bit more. The old citadel at the centre of the valley is a crumbling affair, and there's no time for proper construction. It seemed a crime not to put my magic to work. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So you provided military aid to the Oathbreakers? When the servant of the Archon of Justice asks me that question, I can't help but assume it's the antecedent to some sort of punishment. I can't deny that I assisted the Oathbreakers, but the alternative was to starve in a cell and maybe lose my head. I realize this is an offense to the Overlord, but it's not like I increased their odds of winning in any significant way. Well, I mean... I could glare silently. I'm almost tempted. I love that option. At one point, I'm going to go through this game, and I'm just going to click glare silently every single time I can. But I'm going to go with intent matters. You were doing what you needed to survive. Well, I trust my future actions will show I mean to be of service, not a source of problems. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. What did you learn of your plans in your time there? It won't surprise you to know their strategy is largely non-existent. They cling to the hope that their example will inspire others in the tiers to come to the valley and join the cause. The recent inaction between the Archons has emboldened them. Some even think the Archons fear the Vendrian Guard. I'm sure they have it quite wrong. They do, actually. Very, very wrong. Basically what's happening right now is two cats are trying to play with the same mouse. It's causing complications. But neither of the cats is afraid of the mouse.